So we're starting the show from the green room today. So in the green room, I have all my guests here waiting for the show to start. We have Oscar Onyinso. Hi, Oscar. He came with his wife. And we have Dr. Olumide, and we have Mr. Jimmy from LIRS. You're going to be learning a lot today about taxes. You're going to be learning about how to build wealth from Dr. Olumide, Emmanuel. And also, Oscar Onyinso, who is a friend, will be teaching us and sharing his own story about being a father, being a husband, and being a career professional in the media for, I think, almost for 20 years now. So it's going to be a great show. Dabs, take it away in the studio. We'll be with you shortly.
All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bring it down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. The best show is about to start right now. Yes, sir. So I need you to look at your neighbor right now. Tell your neighbor, you're welcome to the Morayo Show. Tell your neighbor, you're welcome to the Morayo Show. I don't like that energy. That energy is not the Morayo Show energy. Tell your neighbor, you're welcome to the Morayo Show. Let's get up. Let's go. Listen up. On this show, we have fun, we vibe, we dance. I can't feel that excitement. On this show, we vibe, we dance. So I need you to look at your neighbor. Tell your neighbor, you're looking very good today. You're looking very good today. Tell your neighbor, you look sweet. Are you ready? Yes, sir. If you're not dancing, I will bring you forward. If you don't vibe, I will bring you up. I'll bring you forward. Let's go. If you're not dancing, I'll bring you forward. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go. Yes, sir. Emergency, them never see. Here we go, come on. Let's go. Say what? I will take you down. Let us do it. Listen up.
beauty, because you support. It's a Maserati. Wait, you don't be easy. Why more like you easy? To walk in somebody. But the sweet man, you say, normally, oh, go to more and shine, oh, I just want to be. I'm on a belief.
Let's do it together. Let's do it together. Make some noise, man. No, let's go. Let's go. You can do it.
Ice. Hello.
Wait. Bring it out, Damala. We're going to be unavailable once again. We're going to be unavailable once again. If you know you're excited to be yesterday, make some noise right now. That energy is not for me. If you know you're excited to be here, make some noise! Are you ready now? Whatever you do, we're going to do. Let's go.
I'm on available. They're going to see me. I'm on available.
I got to it.
See, I saw the ball. Come
on. Listen up. Are you ready now? Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4. One time.
Come on. Let's go. Bring it down. I don't like the energy in the house. That's not for me. So let's do some shakes. If you are not shaking, I will bring you out. You will call Morayo inside now. Are we ready? If you love Morayo, make some noise. That's not for Morayo. If you love Morayo, make some noise. Are you ready now? Say Morayo. You say joy is coming. Morayo. Joy is coming. Say 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 Morayo. Say Morayo. Joy is coming. Say Morayo. Joy is coming. Can you feel it? Yeah, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready, amazing. The beautiful, the queen. I'm talking to me. Make some noise for Morayo. You're not screaming, though.
Everybody sing.
Everybody. If you know the song, you sing with me right now. Hey. Let's go. Everybody, say what?
Thank you so much. Have your seat. So good to have you. So online, we have to say hello to our online. Hello, online family. Our YouTube online. So I was looking at the online and I was seeing that it's Jennifer's birthday. Happy birthday, Jennifer. So I saw lots of people here. There's Kemi Shoga, there is Olanike Bolanle, there is Yeyemin. There's so many people here. I'm saying hello to all of you just to make sure that you're part of the Joy Tribe online. And for those of you here, how are you guys doing? I hear we have first timers here. And we have one auntie from the Americas. Who is she? Where is the American lady? Our American guest. Where is she? Please stand over. Wait.
You have to teach us that song that you
Wait. Aside somehow, who was the first timer here? Let us welcome. Yeah, please stand up. Please stand up. So as much as we are welcoming our American friend, we are also welcoming our Nigerian friends. Fantastic. Husband and wife, Abi. Okay, we love it. Oh yeah, welcome our guests.
Welcome to Morayo Show.
Listen. Let's go. Come on. Show me your lessons.
We love dancers here. You love dancers. You like you to dance. Thank you so much. Welcome. You see, Mama J, if she was in front now, she'd be dancing. But so good. Please have your seats. Thank you very much. And I think we have some first timers online too.
Sorry, I'm cutting you short.
Please go ahead.
Don't you always wonder what they always say?
I don't know what they are saying. I beg them to teach me. They did not teach me. I think Mama J knows the song. She always I hear her sing. But people miss it. I don't know the song.
Let's sort this thing out.
Please.
Welcome to Morayo Show. We are happy people.
We make you happy.
Your dancing steps. Welcome to Morayo Show. Yes, sir.
Wait. What's that last one? What's that last?
Simple.
Oh, you see? You need to come and teach me. Okay, now I have an idea. So hopefully tomorrow on Monday we'll not genuine. So if you enjoy Try First Time online, please type in joy in the comment section. You just might get a gift. Because yesterday we gave out gifts from I think it was Digiphone that gave us gifts online. So for our first timers here, how many do we have here? So all of you will go home with a gift from Digiphone. So many of us got yesterday, and those online too. If you are online and you have joined us for the first time, please type joy. So if we have enough, only the first 5 or the first 10 can get Digiphone gifts that we have here. So let's get it off. Today's segment we have LIRS will be teaching us about tax. Remember, they come in once or twice a month. So first and last Thursday. So they're going to be here to tell us a bit about taxes. We also have Dr. Olumide Emmanuel in the house. He'll be here to help us on financial decisions, leadership, relationship knowledge, and all that. And our special guest is none other than Oscar Onyinson. Yeah, because we're celebrating fathers, husbands, and men throughout this month, he'll be sharing us his own story, how he started his career, how he met his wife, how he became a father, decisions he made as a father, just to learn from him, because men go through things and it's good for us to also learn from them and see how we can treat them better. So we're going to have a fantastic show. We thank you to all our viewers online. Also thank you to my stylist today, I think it's DF Design for Love, DFL. Thank you so much for my outfit. Thank you also to Sweet Sensation for giving us something to eat. And Jimmy Jules for my juice. Thank you very much for that. We're grateful. So, Damola and the Joy Band. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Okay, so Dabs, take it away.
All right. Let's go.
Thank you. Good to see you again. Okay, so yesterday, I think 2 days ago, we did this Dear Man, but today we're doing Get It Off Your Chest. So it's just to give you another opportunity to say one or two things. We like to hear from you. That's what the show is about, giving voice to those who don't have a voice, to the voiceless. So we're here to hear your thoughts. Want you to say what's on your mind or what's bothering you. It could be about anything. It could be about your wife, your husband. It could be about the president, the governor, local government chairman, your hairdresser, your carpenter, your driver, anything. Just get it off your chest. Who has the mic? I'll just give about 2 or 3 people. Yes. Mr. Dansha, must you hold the mic every day? Okay, please give Mr. Dan the chance so that he will not arrest me. Mr. Dan, yeah, please. Sorry. Mr. Dan, the whole Nigeria knows you. Please give it up for Mr. Dan. Everybody knows Mr. Dan on Morayo Show. So don't worry, we already know you, but go ahead. Let me let you.
I had an experience about last week, Wednesday. Yesterday was made it a week. I had a plumbing issue in my house.
Okay.
So I called a plumber to come and see what he can do and buy a few things to come and fix. So he came to my house, he looked at it. Then I gave him some money to go and purchase the things that he was to buy. So I gave him, he disappeared with the money. He disappeared up till now. Up till now, I have not seen the guy. I have not seen the things he bought. And number 3, I did not even see the money. So looking at him, he looks very promising, but I think he's wasting his career. He should go on armed robbery because he does not resemble a plumber at all. He's wasting his career.
Okay.
Because to me, up till now, I'm still pained. I'm still pained.
I understand. That's
I'm
very
still pained.
painful. Trust me, I understand your pain. It's very painful because it happens. And I think some people have websites you can go to get credible plumbers and technicians for your houses. So sometimes you go through, and I know somebody, but really go through credible sources so they can actually find them for you. On this side, anybody wants to get anything off their chest? Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you so much. My name is Obina Chima. I'm an entertainer and I'm into media.
Okay.
Yes. So I want to. Okay. So what I want to get off my chest is the pressures that men face. In our society today. Pressure from family, pressure from the society generally. Because the society sees men as people who are supposed to always have to give, and people who, a man is not supposed to even ask. You're supposed to just be the one to do the giving, be the one to provide. You should always have to give. And so all these pressures, a man takes all that in, and he cannot even, the society also puts the man in a place where he's not even supposed to talk about these things, especially publicly.
Okay.
He's not supposed to cry publicly,
Right.
So a man is supposed to just be strong and just keep moving on no matter what happens.
So you are frustrated about that?
Yeah. So I think it's a very bad place to put the man in, and sometimes too, you find that these pressures also come from fellow men. Because a man would meet you and say, okay, a man can call you your guy. He calls you and say, I beg, borrow me urgent 2K. And then you say, I don't have. And then he goes, how you go talk, say, get 2K, just 2K. So, but it's funny because you are asking me, you don't have, and I'm saying, I don't have too. But you don't believe that I don't have. So all these pressures are just too much for the man.
All right. Thank you so
much.
Thank
you so much. Yes.
Thank you very much. Okay. Anybody? Okay.
Yeah, good morning,
Morayo.
everyone. My name is Morayo Shakir. Yeah, I want to talk about what I want to get off my chest is I want to talk about our government. They keep signing for road construction, and yet we don't have better roads. So where are the money going to? Because we have bad roads everywhere, potholes everywhere. Where are they keeping the money? What are they doing with the money?
Yeah, okay. Me, I've seen some good roads, though. Me, I've seen what's that one in that Lekki place? Coastal Road. I saw that one. Although the amount of money they use for that one is very questionable. But we've seen some good roads in Lagos. Yes, Angel, tell us.
Good morning. What I want to let off my chest is in terms of the health sector. Many men are having underlying illnesses that wants to go for treatment. If you don't pay money, they will not attend to you. And many people have lost their lives to that.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much. So, our YouTube live viewers too, if you have anything you want to get off your chest, please send it, make a comment. I'll make sure to read it. Okay, so we're going to go on a short break. When we come back, we're going to bring in our guest from LIRS. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Iṣẹ́ Olúwa kò sẹ́ni tó jẹ́, iṣẹ́ Olúwa ju tàmá lọ. Lọ́lọ́run ọba ṣe gbé wa ga, lọ́lọ́run ọba ṣe gbé wa ga, lẹ́ṣẹ̀ bínú, lẹ́ṣẹ̀ pẹ̀gàn o. Sọ pé iṣẹ́ Olúwa kò sẹ́ni tó jẹ́, bí mo ṣe ṣe mi ò mọ̀. I just dey stay on my grind every day, I give the heart to kingdom. As you dey see me, I give the glory to God. As you dey see me, I give the mo ní iṣẹ́ Olúwa kò sẹ́ni tó jẹ́ bí mo ṣe ṣe mi ò mọ̀. I just dey stay on my grind every day. I keep my eyes looking on. As you just see me, I give the glory to God. As you just see me, I give the glory to God. Sọ pé gèlè ọdún bí ká mọ̀ wé. Ká mọ̀ wé kò dàbí kú yẹ. A ní gèlè ọdún bí ká mọ̀ wé. Ká mọ̀ wé kò dàbí kú yẹ. Èyí yẹ ọ́ bàbá ta ló sọ pé kò yẹ. Bàbá ta ló sọ pé kò jẹ́. Ìkẹtẹ pa mọ́ bàbá wọlé dùn. Kẹ̀kẹ́ ti kẹ̀kẹ́ mọ́ bàbá wọlé dùn. Inú ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ ló bí pé ọba yóò ṣe wá. Ṣé torí mi lè lóde ògiri kẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀?
Welcome, but you guys like dancing too much. Yeah, you just like to be. See all of them. Yeah, we know. Okay, so before we go into our guests, we have LIRS here. LIRS is here again to help us break down tax laws, to help us understand them better. Here with me is Director, New Growth Area, the Oga Patapata for New Growth. Mr. Jimmy Aina, welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here.
Before I even ask him the first question, again, I'm going to come to you. We've had 2 tax people come here. What have you done since the knowledge you have been shared? Who has done something about that knowledge? Who has gone to identify with the tax office? This is my business. Who has gone to seek understanding? Who has better understanding of what you're supposed to be paying? I need to know that we're not wasting our time here. Online too, if you're online and watching, send us your own updates so that I can also read it out, so that our LIRs know that they're not coming here to waste their time. They're actually educating Nigerians. I'll ask you again after this. So, sir, there is a new rule out there, high net worth taxpayers. How much does the taxpayer need to have exactly to be considered wealthy and put in that category?
Okay, that's a very good question. But before we start with that, I want to thank you for having me on your show. And I want to make 2 complaints. Number 1, when they were calling the tax man, nobody hailed me. So my feelings are hurt. So can we call Jimmy I know of LIRS?
Jimmy
Thank you. So your favorite agency in Lagos State, the Lagos State Internal Revenue Service, is who I'm here to represent. And she asked a very critical question. How do we identify our high net worth individuals? So there's no particular income threshold. You don't have to earn a certain figure to be highlighted as a high net worth individual or categorized. It's I'll call it your asset profile, your income profile, your spending patterns. So there are multiple things that we look at. Your real estate holdings, your investments, your directorship of multiple entities, your dividends that you earn. Those are the things that make us look at you and identify you as a high net worth individual. So it's not as if we're not saying if you earn 100 million or you earn 1 billion, there's no financial threshold. It's just your income profile. And as things stand, these things are a lot more visible to the tax authority than ever, with the expectations and obligations that we have from you with the new tax laws.
So how does LIRS therefore plan to address the complex ownership structures and tax planning of these high net worth individuals? Because they are all different.
You see, that's a very critical question. Now, in the old days, you could carry out what we call tax planning. So you just do some creative filings that allow you, that give you an advantage over other people using what I call them the best of the professionals. Now the tax laws require that we have 30 days to disclose what tax planning measures you have taken and report them to the agency. If you don't do them, whoever is responsible for carrying out those activities on your behalf can be held responsible.
Wow.
And now we're also looking at full structural transparency. So people typically go and hide their income in trusts, in limited liability companies, in SPVs. Now there's a mandatory disclosure requirement, which we expect from you. And then, of course, there's a couple of other things that come on board when you file. We look at your filings and compare them with the data available to the tax authority. So there's a lot of insight now.
Right.
And you know what the expectation is. I'm sure my colleague who came in earlier would have advised by the 31st of March, you expect us to have filed your income from all sources. All.
And that includes everything you're doing here, like market women, salesperson, you are selling. Who has filed their taxes? March 31st? Nobody.
Ha.
You filed you don't live in Nigeria now. But do you have business in Nigeria? Not quite. Okay, but who is in Nigeria that has a Nigerian business that has filed their taxes?
You see, they're
Okay,
passing the mic.
so nobody has filed their taxes. Okay, all right. So don't worry. Morayo Show will be policing you very soon. Now, let me come to the issue of digitization because people now receive money. How many people receive money from abroad? Where's Choma? She's not here today. So people receive money from abroad from multiple sources. How would the new tax act ensure that they also get, because she's receiving money from the abroad? Would she be taxed?
Yes, absolutely. Now, this is what the reality I was trying to bring up was. There is now a lot more clarity than there's ever been in terms of income that you receive from all sources. At a point, there was things like this weren't very visible. Now the banks are required to report. You yourself are required to report income from all sources. So if you're a remote worker, if you're a content creator, if your YouTube or your Instagram is paying you, you're supposed to declare that income because that income is now visible to the tax authority. If you are a crypto trader, you're also expected to declare that income. Your foreign dividends, your overseas rental income, whatever it is. Basically, what we're just trying to say is, once you are resident in Nigeria, in Lagos, your residency determines the tax obligation. So it's no longer the fact that, it's only the money I earn in Nigeria that I'm paying taxes on. It's not what you earn worldwide. And this mainly relates to our HNIs.
So let me ask you a very basic question. What is the benefit? So maybe that's the question that's on the mind of everybody. If I come and pay, this is my people. If I come and pay and tell you, okay, I sell clothes, I sell pure water, I sell Zobo, and now you tax me, what is the benefit? That's what I say. What's the Abi?
Very good question. Excellent question. Sir, you asked about Rose, right?
Yes.
A gentleman there, yes. And she replied, it's your taxes that make that work. You're speaking about healthcare. There are some people I know there's so many mother and child clinics all over Lagos where delivery is free. It's because of your taxes. Your taxes make that possible. Yeah. It's not for that.
It's not free. Okay. He's not a health
So that's
worker.
what I was going to say. I know that there are multiple services available to Nigerians based on the taxes that we pay. The roads that we work on, the police, we need better policing, we say.
Yes.
We need to pay our taxes so that we can strengthen our police force. We need to fix our roads. We need to fix our hospitals. I always tell my team members, anytime we don't meet our target, it means that one road is not going to be completed because every single figure is budgeted for.
Yeah.
One road is not completed. One hospital doesn't have its medical bills. It's medication. Something is wrong if we don't pay our taxes. So we all have an obligation. And something else I always add is pay so that you have the moral obligation to ask questions.
Yeah.
You see your local government chairman, you ask him, I pay my taxes. Why has this road not been fixed? You have the right and obligation because it gives you the right.
Guys, you see, one of the things we want to do with this show is educate you. You see, we have a mentality. Everybody, Nigeria has happened to all of us in different ways. But we also want to fix Nigeria. My own children, by God's grace, I want them to school in Nigeria. I don't have money to go abroad. So I want my child to grow up to see road, to use a medical center, to go to school. How do I do that? I have to start paying my taxes.
Absolutely.
Unless you have no plan for your children to be in Nigeria, then they can say I'm not paying taxes. But if you plan selfish and keep all the money to ourselves, we have to give. That's really the idea, because we are not used to it. We are not. But we must begin to train ourselves. We don't trust governments, but they're asking for our trust.
Absolutely.
To trust us.
Trust us. Pay your taxes as I when due. And then ask questions.
But who we ask? It's by asking. Now, who I go ask? Chama, please pass it back to Chama. Chama has something to say.
Okay, good morning.
Yes.
My name is Emmanuel. I want to ask this question. I'm a salary earner. And ever since I started working, I've not even taxed. I would just say that like tax maybe some amount. I don't, but there was a day that I went to my accountant, like, okay, let me even get my report. And what she now told me is that it will take like maybe 3 or whatsoever months that Lagos State, that the plastic card, like the tax and stuff.
Tax card.
Yes, that it will take. So I'm not like, what is going on? How are we going to resolve this? Then number 2, sir, this question is like, you're asking us that, okay, Mama Alata that is selling pepper to now carry her or say herself to your office, like, I'm selling pepper, come and remove 5 naira.
No.
It is impossible.
Okay, all right, thank you.
I am very happy with your questions. And I'll start with the second question first. You'll be very surprised that some of our best paying taxpayers, some of our most compliant taxpayers are in the informal sector. The market women that you speak about, we have teams who go into the markets, collaborate with their lodgers and lodgers, and they remit their taxes, and they are happy to. They are very happy to. So we need to applaud them for that. And now the second part, I can expressly tell you that your accountant is wrong. You don't need to come to LIRS to file your taxes. www.etax.lirs.gov.etax.net, right? I'm sorry, I mixed that up in a second, but eTax is our platform that's been set up for filing. If your accountant does the right thing, they will file your taxes, submit the schedule, it will reflect immediately. Immediately. You don't even need to come to LIRS. You file, you are assessed, you can pay, you can get your receipt, you can get your tax clearance, all from the comfort of your home, if you do it right. Of course, there might be issues, and we have a 24-hour chat box. Chat with us. Call us on 0700, call LIRS. We respond immediately. Okay. So that confusion is something that you need to clear up with your accountant. It does not take 3 months. It is immediate, unless, of course, they are not remitting on your behalf, or they're not remitting what they are supposed to remit. Then you understand the thought process.
Okay, let me take a few questions online. I think somebody was saying that we all have obligation to pay tax, but you can't ask government officially why the roads are not fixed. Okay, there's a question I was thinking, what happened to our indirect tax? What's indirect tax?
So indirect taxes are consumption taxes, value-added taxes, taxes that are not paid directly. We don't need to. You don't know the names of who's paying those taxes. Yeah. So you go to a restaurant, you eat, you buy a chicken pie, buy a meat pie, you look at the receipt, you see VAT, you see consumption taxes. Those are indirect taxes. So we are paying some of those taxes one way or the other. Now, the next question is, the restaurant that is charging you these indirect taxes, are they remitting those taxes? There comes the second headache.
So now, the final question I wanted to ask, before I go to because I wanted to ask about gifts.
Yes.
Well, when somebody gives me a car gift, how does the law determine whether I pay tax on that gift, or especially as a company?
So if it is a genuine gift, when we say a genuine gift, we mean a gift that is given without any expectation of any, return, or there is no value to be added. They're not giving you the car in exchange for, let's say, visibility or an advertisement. No, it is not taxable.
Okay.
So if it is a genuine gift, but if it's planned, so I'm giving you this car, the plan is that you show me on the Morayo Show as a gift to, well, you're going to be putting my profile on the Morayo Show. That no longer serves as a gift. There's value in there, and that's taxable.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. That's interesting. So is there a way, I'll come to you, who has a hand? Chairman has a hand, I'm coming to wisdom. Is there a way New Tax Act can make these people voluntarily allow themselves to be taxed? How would you ensure this process is fair and trustworthy?
So again, like I got into earlier, because the process ultimately requires you to have very limited interaction with tax authority, you can go online by yourself, file by yourself, get assessed, make your payments, and get your tax clearance. As long as your filings are in line with the data that is available to the tax authority. So for example, you cannot file an income of 100,000 naira and your Instagram shows that you drive a Land Cruiser. It does not add up. So we will give you additional assessments. So the expectation from our HNIs and from all our taxpayers is that you file considerably, and you keep books of accounts. Mm-hmm. So even when we see that your filing is not commensurate with the data we have, you provided books of accounts, you uploaded them on the profile on the platform, and we make informed decisions. Yeah. It's not a situation where everybody has to come in and then we want to. Nah. Okay. Go to the process, file, submit your documentation, and you have clarity.
Let me just take one more question because we have a lot of guests today. Chairman, we have the mic. Go ahead.
Good morning, Joy Tribe. Good morning, sir. So basically, I want to ask you now, concerning this tax, first of all, I have my TIN number. Let me start from there so it's cool your mind. Then now, you said something that we have every right to ask the government. Yes. The question is, are we supposed to ask?
How are you supposed to ask?
Because they are I believe outside country also, they know what they are actually paying for. They remove a certain amount of money and they are seeing it. But yeah, I can also put it to you that even though they collect the amount of tax they want to collect, that road they are talking about will still be bad.
Shema,
and again, yes, I have my TIN number.
Okay.
Already. So, and aside from that, the money allocated to government in each state, is it for fancy? Because now you are saying that the tax money is for, they are actually using it for road, health sector, and the rest. So,
well, he's an LIRS man. It's not a government official.
So let me speak to the first thing. Yeah. You said you have a tax identification number. That's not how I know if you are paying taxes. It's if you have a tax clearance certificate. That's what I want to see. Clearance. So that's the first thing. So that's the expectation that we have from everyone in the room. Then second, like I said, my job is to collect taxes, right? The executive's job is to spend an account. You have your local government chairman. Any interaction, any chance you get to interact with your local government chairman, ask those questions. And one thing I love right now is the ease with which you can engage public servants. If they don't, your social media,
yes.
Nobody ignores social media. I can guarantee you that. Yeah. You have the voice or you have the ear of the most. You see how many policies have been reversed based on social media uproar, based on the fact that you presented a superior position. That's what it is. So I don't mean go to his house and go and knock the door. Yeah. There are different ways to engage, and you can already see the impacts of this.
Unfortunately, we have to wrap this up. But there was an important question for informal sector. So, but when we're told here a few weeks ago that many of us who are probably earning a certain amount, we will not be taxed. But why is it so important that I must identify, that I must tell you I exist and I'm doing business, even though I'm earning less than 800,000? But why is it important that you must know who I am and where I am selling?
So it's a very good question. At the end of the day, you're in the informal sector today. Does not mean that you'll not be a billionaire tomorrow. It's not at that point that we need to know who you are. And also, the reality is, it's a form of, I don't want to call it a census, but it allows us to know who we are planning for as a state. It allows us to know who we are planning for as a state. Okay. If everybody is invisible, how do we know? It's not my place to discuss the number of people that come into Lagos every day. I'm sure somebody is going to come, and when she brings one of our, maybe our commissioner for planning here, he can give insight into how many people come into Lagos every single day, and the stress that it puts on our infrastructure. Ultimately, it's almost like as you're spending money, you can't see it, you pump it again. It's just over and over and over again because we are so stressed. We have the smallest land mass in the country, but we have one of the highest populations. Some say the highest. Yeah. Some say the highest. So that's
Thank you so much. We have to wrap this up. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Let's a few things. I really hope, because they're here with us for about 6 months. I hope in 6 months you would have changed, because I'm going to keep asking you week on, have you gone to identify yourself? Because me, I pay my taxes. So I expect that you, as long as you're a Joy Tribe member, you should be paying your taxes. Thank you so much, sir, for coming.
Thank you very much. The next time I come, I'll dance.
You dance, right? Let's take a picture with you. Back, you guys, you see, there's more joy in the studio. So for those of you watching us online, don't just like and share, also plan to come to the studio. Energy here is different. But so we have with us Dr. Olumide Emmanuel. So I'd like to read a few online comments. So we have something called Get It Off Your Chest. So I'm going to be asking Dr. Olumide Emmanuel to get one thing off his chest. But first, let me see if anybody online has gotten anything off their chest, because Nigeria is a very special country and everybody has something to say. But let me come to right now. I'll be reading our online comments. But let me see, Dr. Olumide, before we go, ask the guru, because that's what you're here for. Is there something to get off your chest as a Nigerian?
Well, thanks for having me. It's nice to be back. And then congratulations to all our executives and the Joy Tribe. So welcome.
Yes,
All I want to say is let's stop saying negative things about our country. A country that you curse cannot bless you. And you need to understand that if you are not part of the solution, you are indirectly part of the problem.
Yeah.
Evil tribes when good men do nothing. There is no perfect country anywhere in the world. So regardless of all the challenges we have, let's keep speaking positive and let's keep hoping for a better Nigeria.
So this segment Guru. Let's go on a break. When we come back, we'll fix the. She knows it now. If we leave Joy Tribe, we can dance the whole show. Eh? You don't show my age, as if now you they talk to. So let's get some seriousness back, because this is still our men's month. And the reason why we wanted to dedicate the month of June, because there's a lot of things we talk about women, but we feel that when it comes to men, there's issues of money, growing wealth, and how to actually sustain a family. So Ask the Guru is a program we're going to be having once a month continuously, even outside the men's month. But it's been nice to hear from men online. If you're online, you're a man, you have a question for Dr. Olumide Emmanuel, I'd like to hear from you. Send us a message. And also for those of you here, ask questions, because he's a wealth creation coach, a best-selling author. He's also a relationship expert, motivational speaker, and entrepreneur, all in one. He's widely respected for his practical and no-nonsense wisdom. Again, let's welcome Dr. Olumide Emmanuel. So the very first question, I'll probably go first. One of the questions I wanted to ask you, especially when it comes to leadership in the home. We have a lot of men who always feel intimidated, not because their wives are better than them, but because society expects so much of them. Family, mothers, parents, and they feel inadequate. As a father and as somebody who has led people, what does effective and authentic leadership look like for a man in his home, and how can he be fulfilled being a man?
Okay, well, thank you. A man is supposed to do a lot of things. So let me use few words to help give direction. So a man is supposed to be a guide, a guard, and a governor. So leadership is guiding, guarding, and governing. So when you are a leader, you are supposed to give guidance. That's vision. Oh, this is where we are going to. This is where we should be going to. Number two, you are supposed to guard. That's to secure, to ensure that everyone within your umbrella of leadership is safe and secure. They are supposed to govern. That means to execute, to ensure that everyone aligns with what needs to be done and is disciplined to do what needs to be done. So once you understand those three dimensions, then you'll be good at leadership. Yeah.
So somebody said about the security issues in Nigeria. Sometimes it depends on where you are from the country. You know, those of us in Lagos, we feel that everywhere is safe. But there's some people, a man is saying, I find I'm scared where I am because of the insecurity in our country. How do I keep my family? How do I reassure my family in the state of things in our country right now?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Insecurity is everywhere in the country, but it's different levels of insecurity. Yeah. So you may not be facing the insecurity with reference to banditry, but in most parts of the world, even in Lagos, when you are in traffic, Someone can come and break your glass in traffic. So there's insecurity everywhere. So the first thing you need to do is to be conscious of your environment. To know that, look, I am not in a safe environment. So you move with that consciousness. And because of that consciousness, you should be careful of what you say, what you do, and where you go. Because when you are in an unsafe environment, there is no freedom like that to just do anything, go anywhere. So if you don't really have to go somewhere, don't go. If you don't really have to do something, don't do it. If you don't really have to say something, don't say it. So that at least you reduce the possibility of highlighting yourself for somebody to observe you, to now come after you. And once you are doing that, that's number one thing you need to do. Number two is to ensure that you collaborate with people within your community. So if you are in a family now, both husband, wife, and children should collaborate to say, come, this is the reality. Don't get involved in it, because it takes somebody to open the door.
True.
Or to be a loophole for something to happen. If we are on the street or in a compound, everybody within the compound, we collaborate as tenants to say, don't, when you come in, lock the door, don't leave the gate open. Don't bring, if we are on the street, we are communal. The entire association is so, because you cannot expect somebody in Abuja or in Alausa to come and take care of you where you are. So you start with your community. So be self-conscious, be self-aware. Number two, collaborate with your community. Fantastic. And the top of it all, serve God. So that even if they kill you, if they kidnap and kill you, at least go to heaven. So that you will not have double jeopardy. So at the end of it all, just serve God so that He will continue to protect you.
Let me ask you this question that's been on my mind for a while. A lot of men are leaders outside. Everybody respects them. You know, they are big men. But home, they're not pulling their weight. They're not respected. They're unable to lead and have that ownership. What's the disconnect between outside and inside?
Now, you see, one of the things we need to understand is that a lot of men, because they want peace, they have decided to resign to keep peace. Because most of the time, what you do in giving leadership outside, if you do it to give leadership inside, your spouse may see it as control. We are equal. Are you trying to control me? I'm not your staff. I'm not your mentee. I'm not this. So you're like, okay, stay as you are to maintain peace. And once that becomes a problem, most men will just keep quiet and just flow. But that's not ideal, because like you are putting something under the carpet. So how do you give leadership in the home? Number one, recognize that you are not perfect. Because it's not what you say sometimes, it's the way you say it and the disposition with which you say it that determines how the other person will receive it. So recognize that you are not perfect. Recognize that your position of leadership in the home is a position of grace and privilege. Recognize that the spouse is not daft. They are not foolish. So once you have that recognition, even when you are bringing leader, you are bringing leadership from the point of collaboration, not from the point of control. And once that heart and act is right, the response will be right. So most of the time, people react. So when you say, she doesn't want to do this, she doesn't want to do this woman, she brings out the worst in me. If there is no worst in you, she can't bring out the worst in you. There was worst in you. She only brought out what was in you. You married her, she's good. Then 5 years later, she says she's a witch. Well, if she was a witch, she would not have married a witch. So it means that you have the ability to convert a princess into a witch in 5 years. So we need to recognize that most of the time, what we see from our spouse is a reaction to what is wrong in us. When we change, automatically that reaction will not be there. So it is just understanding the dynamics. And for me, I believe that the number one secret of success in any relationship is effective communication. There is no problem we cannot solve except the problem we cannot discuss. So when we are vulnerable, babe, why is it that I told you to do this? You didn't do it. Somebody else told you, listen. Is it that you don't believe in me? So let's communicate so that the person will be free to talk about their own. And then we learn, because we're all growing together. Nobody is perfect.
I'm going to open the floor very soon. And I also like to our online guys to also send me their questions. Because the truth is that Dr. Emmanuel is a well-rounded man. And he knows a lot of information. So it's not every time that we have an opportunity to have him. There's another question that I really wanted to throw at you. When it comes to family and husbands, a lot of men, their issue is money. And this money is always either they're not earning enough. and I know you are one of the people that talk about how to multiply. The demand is so much on a man because life is not easy. The wife expects, the mother-in-law expects, there's so much responsibilities. And men are just frustrated on how do I multiply what I have? And I know you've taught us before, but maybe for those who are watching for the first time, how can we multiply the small money that comes in? What can I do to multiply this money to big money?
Well, the first thing is to realize that there is a lot of imbalance with reference to our expectations of men. Because in our culture, because of the patriarchal culture with which we are raised to believe that the man is a provider.
Yes.
And that definition of provision for us is financial. And a lot of men also believe that their provision has to be financial. So when a man cannot provide financially, he feels less of a man, even though he's providing guardians, and governance. Do you understand now? But because he's not providing money, he now feels that, oh, I'm not a man. But so when you tie your manhood and identity to finance, that's already an error. But that's the way we are wired. The man is made to, you have to take care of the family. The woman is that you have to submit to. We are raised wrongly. And we have to unlearn some of those things that has been programmed into us.
So let me be sure I understand you.
Yeah.
So even if my husband is earning 50,000 naira a month, I'm earning 1 million naira a month, because he's guiding me, he's guarding our home, and he's governing us, governing the home, I should still regard him, and he should also feel confident, yes, that I am still the man in this house,
So
even
now,
though the money is not up to.
That is it. But the balance there is that you are not earning 1 million.
Yes.
He's not earning 200. We are earning 1.2.
So do we agree? Who does not agree with that?
So the problem is all this, your money, my money, our money. No. Once we get married, we are one nation. We are one family. That is the family income. So that family income, you see, one thing you need to understand, what kind of marriage are you running? There are 3 kinds of marriages. There is traditional marriage, there is contemporary marriage, and there is kingdom or religious marriage. Now, so when you are running a traditional marriage, the man is the head, the man is the provider, he's the alpha and the omega, and he can tell you, pack out of my house. He can cheat on you. He can have 17 side chicks. He can give birth to children. He can beat you, molest you. You have nowhere to go because you cannot take care of yourself. Traditional marriage. That's what many of us know. Contemporary marriage, you went to school, I went to school. It's equal. 50-50. Your money, my money. How far have we gone with that? The right kind of marriage is supposed to be kingdom. When we come together, we are acknowledging that we are building a family together. So there is nothing like your money. It is our money. So what needs to happen in finances in a kingdom owned is joint knowledge, joint planning, and joint decision making. That's the way it works. So even though you are bringing 1 million, I'm bringing 200, we put it on the table, 1.2. So this is our income. As a family, how do we manage this one? How do we plan it? What decision are we making? Number 2, how do we increase it? So I'm planning to increase, you are planning to increase, and that brings increase to every one of us.
Okay, let me throw questions. Anybody? Because I want somebody who has not spoken. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. And thank you, Dr. Olumide. I have a question. Actually, can you guide or explain or advise men that are married to high-flying, very successful women, that how do they cope as the women grow and expand in their career? I have friends who are at the top of their career and their relationships are like parallel. The success of their career is parallel to the success of their marriages.
You see, it's very simple.
Yes.
In order for you to succeed out there, you need what we call masculine energy. The laws and the principles of success means that you go out there, you are tenacious, you are strategic. So if you are a woman and you want to succeed out there, you can't get it and say, hey, no, you won't go far. So that you are doing out there helps you to become successful. But you can't bring that spirit to your marriage. When you get to the door of your house, you switch off the masculine, you switch on the feminine energy. So once you come into the home, even though you are a CEO, you are a chief judge, when you get there, honey, I'm so tired today, you relax. You relax for somebody else to pamper you, for the man to be the man. Because when you come in and you're already sending a vibe that you don't need me, I'm not important, no matter what I do, you are alone of yourself, me too, I go relax now. But when you come in and I acknowledge that, Upon all you have done, when you come here, my babe, you are still my babe. I can tell you sit down, you sit down. I can tell you I come and sit down on my lap. You say, well, which one is that one? Why should I sit on the lap? Okay, no problem. So it's understanding how to switch on and switch off. When you are out there, you are masculine. When you are in here, you are feminine.
Somebody reminded us yesterday, I think was it 2 days ago, someone was talking about it's good to wake your husband up. Somebody corrected us that don't wake your husband at 2 a.m. in the morning because
don't try it.
You agree.
Don't try. You see, what we need to understand is that what your grandmother and mother told you is no more right.
It's no more right.
It was right in their generation.
Okay.
In their generation, they go to farm. By 5, many of them are teachers, civil servants. By 5, they close. By 7, they are home. So I will come home by 11:30, 12. And I'm going to leave by 4, 5. You wake me in the middle of the night. As what? Are you a witch?
Okay. Any other questions? Yes, ma'am. Yes. Pass the mic over to. Yes.
Good morning, sir. Thank you very much. I have 2 questions for you. The first one, you will answer me. Then the second one, I need you to help me out with something. The first one is, at what point does marriage go sour? Like, you see couples out there, they look good, they look okay, but let me give an instance. I attended a wedding some years back, a traditional marriage, and then the couple, they are the father and mother of the bride, so to say. They were sitting together. I was right behind them with some people. And then the lady said something, I don't know, I didn't hear what she said to the husband. Right there in public, the man looked at the wife and said, Shomopo Lopolosha. Honestly, she was, we heard it. I felt it because she looked. I just did like this. Calm down. So I went home and I was thinking, this is a woman you loved. You married her. And she's not the only one. You see men embarrassed their wives in public. At what point? Because men tend to talk to their women anyhow in public. So at what point? What makes it so sad that they talk to their women in public anyhow?
Okay.
That's my first question. The second one is, I run a crèche, a daycare center, and I have women that bring in children. And then sometimes they tell me, my husband is not in support of me bringing a child to the crèche. He wants me to be home working, so I'm the one paying. So they find, I get delays in their payment. And then when I ask them, why does your husband not want you to? Why is he not paying? Is it that he's not working or something? They'll say he's working, but I don't know how much he earns. Okay. I've asked about 3 of them. Yeah. You don't know how much he earns. So what advice do I give them? They will tell me, Mommy, I don't know his bank accounts.
Everything you have explained falls under traditional marriage. Yes. That's it. In a traditional marriage, I own you. I came to marry you from poverty. I paid your bride price. I brought you into my home. I'm taking care of you and your family. Whatever I tell you, sit down, jump, you jump. I am in control. I'm the head. That's traditional. That's what we all grew up thinking was okay. Until now, why did we now have that middle marriage of contemporary? The men, seeing what was happening, seeing their mother cry, seeing their father behave the way they behave, told themselves, I will not be like this man. I'm going to be a better man. Most of the time, they turn out becoming what they say they don't want to become. Or they become better. The women are like, no man will ever treat me like this. I will never take. So they come up becoming the exact thing or the opposite. So you realize that sometimes you are talking to a lady, no problem, but she's attacking, she's defensive, and you're like, babe, and you're like, because she's working from a trauma. Every man had to say, before you know it, that's what my father did to my mother. I am not your father. You have to understand that you should not allow your next to suffer for the sins of your ex. Somebody may have messed you up. I'm not that somebody. So everything you understand is patriarchal. I can't talk to my wife like that. I run a kingdom marriage. I recognize that we are joint heirs. I recognize that she's a blessing to my life. I need that to be all that I'm supposed to be. So kingdom people understand that. In a kingdom marriage, I don't have my money. It's our money.
Guru, sorry. I have to cut you off. Yeah. I agree with you. But many of us are in traditional marriage. Yeah. So what are we now going to do?
You transition.
How do you you cannot single-handedly transition. Your husband was transition with you.
No, it's a process. See, the problem with many of us is that we don't realize that you have to scatter together. In Yorubanica, Daruka Tusha. So, because many of us are not willing to walk away, whatever you cannot walk away from, you have not conquered. Because you are not willing to walk away, you are sitting down. You know, a lot of people are in abusive marriage. They say, no, because of my children. No, you are damaging the children. You stayed there, you say because of the children, but you are telling the children this is a normalized behavior. You are telling the children this is the way it goes. When you are in love, be abused. When you are in love, sit down there. Because of children. So you end up damaging the children you think you are staying for. So at the end of the day, most of these things we are doing are counterproductive. Because many of the secrets we got from our mothers, they are the secrets of their trauma that they turn into a principle. You are growing up, your mother tell you, don't tell your husband everything. No, as a woman, you must keep something somewhere. That's an error. She did that because she was in a traditional marriage where she labored with a man that abandoned her and went to somebody. So she's now telling you have not met your own husband. No, your husband is not your father, but she's giving you what she considered to be a secret. But that secret that she's giving you is setting you up to repeat the history.
But let me give you my own mother. It helped my own mother. My mother was keeping something on the side.
But your mother,
the house she died in is the house she built.
That's
my own father too came to live with her. So
your father was a polygamist.
Yes.
So are we talking of kingdom? You know, we are not talking of kingdom. So you see, we are perpetuating dysfunction as a priest because their survival strategy that they used to survive their trauma, they now gave it to you as a principle to go and build something that is not their own.
Let's step back a bit. You said what you're not willing to walk away from. So as I said, all of us now we're in traditional marriage. Are you now suggesting that we should walk away from the marriage?
What I said, now listen.
I want to be sure.
Listen, and I repeat myself. You said, how do we do it? I said, you transition.
Transition, okay.
How do you transition? You sit down with your spouse. Honey?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Listen. Listen, you see, that's the problem. All this, there is nobody that does not listen. They listen because they know you don't have the power to make them to listen, and there is no consequence for their misbehavior. Do you know that if you leave your home today as a woman for 1 month, your husband cannot survive? Do you know that 1 month away from him, he will have a wake-up call and suddenly realize that even though he's bringing the money, many of the things you are doing, money cannot buy it. But you now, you are so bound by the way you were raised to think that you are not complete without a man, to think that without him you are nothing. Your value has been messed up because of your upbringing. And now you are not willing to go out there. You are a full-blown woman being. You have your brain. You went to school. You can succeed on your own.
Wait, he's not talking to me, he's talking to you. I hope you know that.
So marriage does not complete you.
Yes.
You are not incomplete.
Are you getting that?
Marriage is for 1 + 1 = 1, not half plus 1. When you come into marriage, you are not coming for marriage to complete. You are complete before you came.
All right, let's wrap it up. He's coming back. The guru is coming once a month. Don't worry. We'll bring, so gather your questions for next month. Thank you very much.